Hello, this is Joshua Parfitt, the digital editor for Bay Radio. And today we'll be looking at the latest statistics from the Spanish government, as well as in the analysis section, we shall walk you through the Spanish government's new coronavirus contact tracing app, which is called RadarCOVID. Controversy over privacy has been at the heart of this new app, and we shall walk you through the anonymity aspects in just a moment. But for now, today's statistics. Let's go. Today's statistics show 1,418 new infections over a 24-hour period between Monday and Tuesday. This figure is 68 infections fewer than yesterday. However, the figures are far from plateauing. As mentioned in yesterday's video, which you can see popping up on your screens now, we spoke about how Spain's health ministry update its older statistics on a regular basis. This means that 3,632 infections have actually been added to previous statistics. And as we can see in the daily graphs that are published by the Spanish government every day, far from the figures hovering at just about 1,000, they're actually up in the 3,000s each day, sometimes even reaching 4,000 and up to the 5,000 mark in retrospect. The biggest problem Spain is now facing is asymptomatic patients and even unknown patients. This is a new addition to the statistics graphs that we can see here as of today. So the problem of tracing these potential asymptomatic patients helps us segue nicely into the launch of the Spanish government's new contact tracing app. RadarCOVID, or COVID Radar, is now free to download for anyone living in Spain wherever you get your apps. Now if we open it up, we can see that it has an English version which is designed to help both tourists and locals use the app to its maximum potential, which we will discuss at the end of the video. And here it is, an app to ascertain where you've been exposed to the coronavirus at any time. To work correctly, users need to have their Bluetooth constantly on, and whenever you spend more than 15 minutes within 2 meters of another app user, the data will be mutually stored on each other's device for a period of 14 days. And as bullet point 2 explains, should an app user test COVID-19 positive, they can input a code that will notify all the recorded users in their device over the last 14 days that they've been exposed to coronavirus. And the crux of the app is that by using short-range Bluetooth technology, no geolocation can take place. User data is encrypted into code so no one can work out who they've been close to, nor who may have tested positive should they receive a warning. So now we tentatively accept the privacy settings, and a brief explanation of what I just explained is presented on the screen, and now we're in. But how effective is the app? A trial took place between the 29th of June and the 31st of July on the island of La Gomera, population 22,000 in the Canary Islands. 3,000 people were paid to use the app as 4 fake waves of coronavirus exposure warnings were sent out to the contacts at random. The results found the app traced 6.4 contacts for any one positive patient, compared with the 3.5 contacts achieved by human trackers in the Canary Islands to date. 82% of participants in the trial were happy enough with the app to keep using it after, and it was rated 8.6 out of 10 for privacy and security, which the Spanish government has taken as a win. Spain's Secretary of State for Digital and Artificial Intelligence, Carme Artigas, who is spearheading this project, said in a press brief yesterday that 20% of the population downloading the app would help contain a new pandemic by 30%. So far, statistics from across Europe show that just 3% of French nationals have downloaded their government's track and trace app, 10% in Italy, whereas Germany has already hit the golden number of 20%. Now, the main disclaimer of the app is that despite well over 10,000 downloads on Android phones across the nation already, no autonomous region has yet approved its use. Doctors in each region will need to give anonymous codes out to new coronavirus patients after they test positive by PCR, but the protocols are not in place, and they're likely not to be in place until at least mid-August. Rollout across the entire country is expected to be completed for September the 15th. So there's a brief look at the Spanish government's new contract tracing app, COVID Radar. In future episodes, we will analyse any future security issues with the app. And please, as always, like our Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Feel free to comment, write in, email me, joshua@bayradio.fm, with any queries you may have. I am Joshua Parfitt, the digital editor for Bay Radio. Thank you and goodbye.